Welcome to On Air with LA Balloons.
We are your host.
I'm Karen.
And I am Andrew. And welcome to episode 1, season 1.
Woo.
Thank you to our sponsor, Tuftex, for sponsoring the whole show. Tuftex Balloons, shout out. So really quick, today we are going to be talking about why we're doing this podcast. We're going to give you an introduction about ourselves, about LA Balloons, a little bit about Tuftex, what we offer as a balloon distributor in the industry, a quick history about that, and then some of the products that we offer.
So we're doing this because, well, they asked for it. So this is something that you guys have been wanting. So we decided, why not? So join us along for the journey and definitely let us know what you guys want to see, what you guys want us to talk about, what you guys want us to show, because we want you guys to be involved.
We want to get to know you better too.
Yes.
So we exist because you exist.
Mm-hmm.
And the more successful our balloon decorators and clients are, the more that we can be successful as well. So we are not around if you guys are not getting jobs, building your business, starting your business, and sealing the deal. Actually, this kind of started off as a joke.
Yeah. Andrew and I have our morning meetings every morning. We like to brainstorm a lot throughout that meeting. One of the things that we have wanted to be more consistent with is just being on social media more. We kind of have all these ideas and then we just never do them for whatever
reason. We get lost
reason.
in the day-to-day work just like you guys do.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, Andrew and I are both managers here at LA Balloons. We don't have someone that actually runs our social media. So it's pretty much just him
Whenever we
and
can
myself.
jump on it.
Yeah. So sometimes if you guys are DMing us or you guys are tagging us on stuff, you guys will notice that we respond. It could be Andrew, it could be me, whoever kind of just has time, but we always do our best to respond to you guys on there, as well as repost you and see all your amazing work that you guys do.
And it's because you guys suggested that we do a podcast to get to know us a little bit better that we are going to give this a shot. So we've got 12 episodes lined up for season 1, and we're hoping that you join along with us.
Yes, we're very excited. This is new and exciting for both of us, as well as the rest of our LA Balloons team. So hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, so that's a little bit about why we're doing this podcast. It didn't come out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. It was a suggestion that we got on a DM, and we decided why not.
Yeah.
And thank you to Tuftex again for deciding that you would sponsor this. So really quick, now that we're on, a lot of people know Karen, but there's also a lot of people who don't know Karen. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into the LA Balloon / the balloon industry, where you came from, what you like to do, any fun facts?
Really quickly, before I answer this question, is all of this is we're going to try to be as raw as possible. We have a few like bullet points that we just kind of want to cover, a few questions just so that we don't miss anything. But we just want to be as raw as possible so that you guys really get to know us and just everything in general. So about myself, I started back in 2017. I'm looking at him like he knows exactly when I was hired. But 2017, I was in college. I was actually working at Coffee Bean. I was a supervisor there here in Glendale. I came here because of this other guy that had just kind of said, hey, they're opening up a balloon distributor here in Glendale. Do you want to join? It's basically empty warehouse, and that was it. At that point, I was going to Cal State.
There wasn't really anything in the warehouse yet when you started, right?
No, it was completely empty, top to bottom, wall to wall, everything completely empty. I got here, I left Coffee Bean, and it was just building shelves, building boxes, receiving all the shipments, just kind of helping build everything up, get everything running so that it would get to the point of people walking in, shopping. So it was it was a completely different world for me, a new experience from coffee, which also fun fact, I worked at a coffee shop for like 3-4 years and I don't actually like coffee. So there's that.
Oh, I didn't know you actually didn't like coffee.
Yeah, I don't like, I don't like the taste of it. For me to drink coffee, like it has to be like packed with sugar. Like,
so you like sugar?
I like sweet. Yeah, I like sweet. I don't like coffee. But yeah, I came in 2017. I was at Cal State LA getting my bachelor's in child development. I was here while I was kind of there. So my whole schedule just kind of worked out. I graduated from Cal State LA in 2018. And then at that point, I decided to just stick around at LA Balloons. I know it's a lot of people have like, what am I going to do with my degree? What am I going to do? I'm still at LA Balloons. I didn't do anything with my degree, and that's perfectly fine. It's just what's worked out for me. Since then, what did I say? I just hit 7 years here at LA Balloons. I've gradually just kind of worked my way up to being a manager here at LA Balloons. I started at the front counter just helping customers, answering phones, fulfilling orders, then moved into shipping and doing that part of it. And now I basically just work hand in hand with Andrew to just guide
Run the warehouse.
run the warehouse, guide our team, and just kind of make sure everything's flowing properly so that you guys get the best service, you guys get your orders on time, and everything really just works out for you guys. So that's kind of it. I don't think.
Fun facts about Karen.
I like to bake. At some point, once upon a time, I had started doing cake pops and chocolate covered strawberries. I like being creative, which I think is why I enjoy being here at LA Balloons, along with just the staff that we have here. Everybody's really friendly. We're all like a family. We joke around that we're here 8 hours, but on top of that, we all still like to hang out outside of LA Balloons. I don't know. I have a dog. That's my fur child. That's it. Andrew might have more interesting things to say about himself, but little by little, you guys will get to know me, and hopefully I don't know, more interesting than you guys think.
Karen is very interesting, but Karen is responsible for a lot at the warehouse. So she is hopefully going to be, now that we have the podcast, you'll be able to see her more and get to know her more. I know that it's generally me and Steven that you see at the conventions, or if when the store was open back in the day, so long ago, you did meet me in person. Anything else you would like to share about yourselves?
Not right now, not that I can think of, but we'll see. Little by little, I think everybody will get to know me and know us, and the rest of our staff, because the rest of our staff is also, I think we're all on the Shire side, but all together, we're a great time.
And very, very efficient.
Yes.
And this place would not run without Karen. Karen has been here longer than I have. So she was here actually. The only other person I believe is Steven, who's been here longer than you are.
Yeah. So when I got here, Steven was already here. There was a few other people who are no longer at LA Balloons, but since then it's been Steven and then myself and then Andrew. And I'm going to throw in this story here now because Andrew loves to tell the story to everybody.
I forgot about the story.
Back when Andrew first started, him and I actually didn't talk for maybe like a whole year.
Karen didn't like me.
It's not okay.
It's
not that I didn't like him. I think it was just, I don't know, maybe I just didn't like you. But I don't know. It was for a whole year, we just didn't talk. It was kind of like, hey, Andrew, I need to talk to Andrew. And it was like, nope, I'm not going to talk to him. I don't know what it was, but Andrew loves telling the story, saying that for a whole year, we just didn't talk. We didn't have any drama, nothing like that.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. We just didn't talk. And here we are years later, and we are
best of friends.
We're besties.
We
have conversations in the morning, every morning. I hang out with him and his wife outside of work. Just different things outside of that with work. So just that. I'm going to throw that out there now because he loves to tell everybody that story. So.
It is a true story.
Yeah.
Karen did not like me at all. She wouldn't talk to me. Although I did respect that she was very smart, she was a very hard worker, and she was very dependable. So I had no qualms. And if that's the case and you're doing your job, no problem. But it did take a little while before she warmed up to me for whatever reason.
Yeah. I didn't not like him. It just takes me a while to warm up. So we'll just go with that.
So a little bit about me. Let's see. I'm from the East Coast. I'm actually from Maryland. I grew up on the East Coast. I'm getting thrown off because I do have a regular cadence of things that I like to introduce myself when I'm doing an interview. I graduated from Towson University. I have a degree in biology. I wrestled, I played lacrosse. I was actually a cheerleader. We won COA nationals back in the day.
Wow.
I was a power lifter. I won 4 powerlifting competitions. I like to skateboard, longboard, mostly snowboard. I do all the art stuff, painting, drawing, sculpture, photography.
He's really good at it, by the way, drawing, just everything. If you've seen what he does, even with just balloons, really good at it. So
I've showed you that stuff?
Yeah, you have.
Thank you. So ironically, that is part of why I am in the balloon industry, is because I appreciate the artistic value and all of the artists in the industry and what they have to offer. The first time I saw what organic balloon decor and all these sculptures were, I didn't know that people could do this with balloons, but I had a great appreciation for it. And then on the opposite side, to see people becoming entrepreneurs, building up their business and kind of growing from there, inspired me more and really inspired me to help more people do the same thing. let's see, me and my wife, we moved here from the East Coast in 2016. And I had worked with Abercrombie & Fitch for 10 and a half years, which ironically, Karen
That was my first job actually at Abercrombie, but you started back in Maryland?
That
Yeah.
was back in 2000 or something like that. 2000, 2002?
Yeah, I started at Abercrombie as my first job. Also here in Glendale, if you're familiar with the Glendale Galleria, I worked there starting 2013, so like right after high school. So
I worked in Maryland, Philadelphia, Delaware, Salisbury, and I moved up and down a lot from there. But then ultimately, I actually spent 5 years with Under Armour, and they were the ones who brought me out to California. Right before I met with the owner of LA Balloons and Steven. And ironically, in 2018, August 2018, that's when I started with LA Balloons. I'd met with the owner and I'd met with Steven, and we just got to talking about the opportunities and the goals for the business and my experience and how potentially I would be able to help. And here we are today. Oh, quick history of LA Balloons. Do you have a quick history of LA Balloons?
I do not.
I got some details. So, right before LA Balloons. LA Balloons has actually been around for 40 plus years. Once upon a time, it was owned by Conwin. In 2015, LA Balloons became under new ownership and has since then evolved. So it didn't have a website before there. It wasn't located on Gardena where it is now. And then the systems and the processes that we use didn't exist. A lot of the manufacturers that we carry and a lot of the brands that we carry were not part of the original assortment in the original LA Balloons. And it was the first distributor in Southern California, first balloon distributor. So a lot of people don't know that, but it's been around for quite some time. Now we are the best, the most efficient, the fastest, the most reliable balloon distributor in the whole wide world.
Humble brag.
If you don't know, we do have the most easy to use and user-friendly website, and we do make a point to get your order out to you as fast as possible.
Yes.
Ooh, what is your favorite part about working for LA Balloons?
My favorite part about working at LA Balloons is the people that I get to work with. I genuinely enjoy the staff that's around me every single day. I believe that being around people that make you enjoy being here all day is truly what gets you through the day. So like I mentioned, I have my everyday morning meetings with Andrew. I have the staff that likes to be in my office. For some reason, my office is like the hangout office.
Because you have a cool wall and a neon sign.
Yeah, maybe it could be that. But they like to be in here. I love talking to them, getting to know them. So I would say my favorite thing about being here is generally the people that we work with. Also, it's a fun place to be in. I mean, it's balloons. You get to see so many different things every single day. So just the industry that we're in, I think on top of the staff that works here, it's just also getting to see how creative you guys are and just seeing everything that you guys create. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. It just is generally, I think, not just to myself, but to many others, inspiring to see how some of you have started off with like a side hustle or just anything that started during COVID, and see how much it's grown. Like, I think it's amazing. So on top of just seeing everybody's creativity and just also the staff. So that would be my favorite thing about being here.
Cool.
What is your favorite thing?
Similar to that. So my work history is a little bit more, I don't know, retail or corporate, whatever it is. But being part of a small business, and LA Balloons is a small business. We only have 15 to 20 people working all year round, depending on the time of the season.
Yeah.
But we are still a small business and we support small businesses. So seeing the entrepreneurial journey, how you grow, how you sustain, how you develop, how you evolve, all of the clients really is inspiring. The behind the scenes on what we do here to support all the decorators and our customers and our clients, that is inspiring. And just to see how things have grown. Obviously, it's the people. You can't work somewhere where you don't enjoy working with the people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know some people do that. I am not one of those people.
Yeah.
So we do have a culture that is so creative and collaborative. I will say that I've never been anywhere where we can have 3 or 4 different perspectives and ideas and somehow always cohesively come up with a solution.
Yeah.
Whether it's a problem or if it's a project. We are probably the most collaborative team I have ever worked with, and we always make stuff happen. So there's a lot of things to be my favorite reasons for being part of the LA Balloons team and working here, but that's just it. So, let's talk about some of the things that we carry.
Okay.
So if you don't know, and if you're not already a customer of LA Balloons, what are some of the products and services that we offer, Karen?
So here at LA Balloons, we are a balloon distributor, but not just a distributor of balloons. We carry high float, we carry bases, we carry nets, we carry helium, really anything that is for your business.
Not the big one.
Which one?
Silk flowers.
Oh,
We're the only balloon distributor you can really find who also carries silk flowers.
yes. This wall behind us is actually some of our floral panels, which you can find on laballoons.com if you just go on to Silk Flowers. So we do carry that. It's been very big now in everybody's organic decor. So we decided to bring that in because a lot of you were looking for an alternative or kind of like an add-on to your decor, which is very fun to see how you guys have incorporated that into the balloon world. So we don't just do balloons. We don't just do helium, ribbon, like basic stuff, I guess. We do a little bit more, and we try to incorporate as much as we can so that you guys have a one-stop shop with us. The website, again, is very easy to shop, and it's just very nicely organized. Shout out to Stephen for making our website so amazing.
So balloons, event supplies, silk flowers, accessories, helium, anything and everything that you might need to decorate your party for your client.
Yes.
And one other thing to note is that professional brands. So when it comes to balloons, we really only carry the professional brands. So you're not getting the cheap stuff when you're coming to laballoons.com. You are getting the professional level balloons and the quality that you're looking for when you have clients. So some of those guys, obviously, Tuftex, Qualitex, Sempertex, Anagram. We've got Premium Conlin. We've got Silver Rainbow. We have Mega Shine. So these are all the quality products and professional brands that professional decorators are looking for.
Yes.
And so a little bit about our official sponsor, Tuftex Balloons. We got some fun information direct from the source, Allison herself, who sent us some fun facts about their history and a little bit more about them. So if you didn't know, Tuftex is a family-owned business. Tuftex Balloons has been around since 1915, but Mike and Allison Will purchased it in 2017. They used to make toys and novelties, and obviously balloons were a part of the business, but it later evolved into just balloons. A few years ago, when the helium prices were so high, their sales were slowing down because they were known for their giant 17-inch balloons that a lot of the car dealerships were using. It was during that time that Allison noticed the trend in organic decor and started catering to more of the decorators who were looking for bigger balloons, as well as 5-inch balloons and new trending colors. So then became the new version of Tuftex, where they were now catering to the decorator market and balloon artists.
Can I ask what your favorite Tuftex color is?
My favorite Tuftex color, and might be my all-time favorite colors just to begin with, are Tuftex Cameo, Blue Slate, and Fog. And it's been that for years now, actually, since they released them.
Yep, top three.
You?
My top three are Blossom, Empowerment, and Cameo.
Oh,
Yeah, so.
Cameo's up there.
Mm-hmm.
I probably use Cameo anytime and every time I make something for my wife. Fun fact, I am not a balloon decorator, although if you have seen any of me doing balloons, it's because I learned it from you guys.
Yep. He likes to do a lot of decor, but he hides
Personal.
it. Yeah, he hides it from the world. But it's really good. So a lot of you might have seen the Valentine setup that he just did for his wife's Galentine's event. Maybe we'll show you guys some of his previous work and the stuff that he's done.
So we got a little bit more information about the family business as well.
So some fun facts about Team Tuftex. Team Tuftex is actually a family-owned business. Mike and Allison actually they started dating in 7th grade, which is middle school. They then had their first son in junior year of high school. So that's so cute. They've been dating for a while now.
Yeah.
Or married.
You never guessed it.
Yeah,
Allison
I
has so
completely didn't know that. So that's cute. Since 7th grade, they had their first son in junior year. And then from there, let's see, their first one is Gage, Doc, Lucas, Leo, and Vinny. So a total of 5 boys. Some of you might actually also know Meg, who is the Tuftex brand manager. She is married to their 3rd son, which is Lucas.
We're gonna have to put a little diagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to name the wrong son, and then, but She's married to Lucas. The younger two actually work there whenever they have time during their breaks. Gage is the VP of operations at Tuftex. Doc is the VP of sales and takes care of their finances. And then Allison is the president and the face of Tuftex Balloons. And then Mike, who is Allison's husband, runs the entire department and keeps everybody on their toes. So there's a few fun facts for you guys about Team Tuftex.
So they are a family-owned business, just like LA Balloons is a family-owned business.
Yes. So here at LA Balloons, it is myself. And then I have a sister who you guys might run into at curbside sometimes. And we get this a lot where they say that her and I look a lot alike. We don't see the similarities, but a lot of people actually
You guys
do.
look alike. I can tell you apart, but you look alike.
We don't, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one that says that they don't see the similarities in their siblings. But her and I work here together. And then on top of that, we have two more cousins who actually work here at LA Balloons with us. And I've had actually other family members kind of come and go to LA Balloons. So yeah, I think we're very similar to Tuftex and their fam.
And much like Tuftex mission and values, so their number one thing is quality, quality control. They are the only brand that 100% makes all of their balloons in the USA. Their manufacturing plant or facility is in Ohio. It's been there since 1915. And, you know, they've been a trendsetter ever since they came onto the scene. So once they changed from having their main demographic to be car dealerships and to entering the balloon decorator world, they've been coming out with all of the new colors, all of the new shades, and all of the double stuff combinations that decorators have been looking for. And at the same time, maintaining quality and making sure that the balloons are organic. So they do decompose, and you do know that it's a latex product.
Their facility in Ohio is also 110,000 square feet and growing. And they do also employ 70 employees at their facility. So there's that.
I think they actually have more, but we did see it, and it is a giant facility where they produce these balloons. I believe they have 5 working lines now where they are pumping out balloons 24 hours a day. The last thing we're going to talk about is our website, which was developed in-house by Steven. If you haven't met him already or you don't know, shout out to Steven. But he is constantly updating the website, making it more user-friendly, making it better, making it faster, and giving you more features. So 3 or 4 years ago, I would have thought the website's great, what else can you do with it? But every day, we are finding new ways to do that. The same way we're finding new products to offer you and bring to you, into the market. Okay, let's talk about the website.
LABalloons.com.
How do you place the website?
How do you place an order at LA Balloons? Type in LABalloons.com. Once you're on there, like we had mentioned earlier, the website actually really is easy to shop for. Everything is categorized by theme, by size, by color, by brand. It is honestly one of the easiest websites to shop. Once you're on there, you just add the items to your cart. You can do rentals on there. You can fill your helium tank. Not fill it. Add the helium fill to your cart. There's a lot of inspo on there as well. There's also an education center. If you guys are new to the balloon business or the balloon industry, you guys can go ahead and check out other people's work and take their classes. There's a lot. Everything's on there. Add items to your cart. And then you can do shipping for your order, which we ship everywhere, internationally, nationwide.
Same day shipping.
Yes.
So as long as you place your order before
1 o'clock PST, we ship it out same day. So there's no waiting for us to
get your order, let it sit there,
Yeah.
find the order, and it ships out 2 or 3 days later. We will ship it same day.
Yes.
So we can't guarantee that it's going to get to you tomorrow or the next day, but we're going to give USPS, UPS, and the carriers as much time as possible to get it from our warehouse to your house.
Yes. So I know our cutoff time is 1 o'clock, but we do also try to process orders, as many orders as we can. Also, we have a note section on our website when you're placing your order. A lot of the times, not a lot of the times, every single time you guys put a note on your order, we see it, whether it's just to say, you guys rock, you guys are awesome.
Please get this order out
Please
today.
get this order out today. Yeah, we see everything and we will do our best to get it out. Sometimes we even take extra trips ourselves to the post office or to the UPS store just to drop off your package because we know how time sensitive it is for you guys to have your orders. Separately from shipping orders, we also do curbside pickup. On the website, you'll see that it says 2 hours before you can come by, but just call us, call the store, email us, DM us, whatever it is that you want to reach out to us, and we will have your order out right away. Sometimes people are right outside and just check in through curbside pickup, and we will bring out your order for you. So
you got shipping
Mhm.
and you got curbside pickup.
yes, it's that simple. It cannot be any easier.
All right, anything else we want to talk about?
We are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. PST. Just Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. DMs are open every
All the
single
time.
day. Yeah, just feel free again to DM us. And that's it,
Cool.
right?
I think that's it. That's everything we've got for episode 1.
That's all we have for now. Let us know what you guys want to see. Our idea is to bring in balloon decorators, to bring in anybody that you guys want to see, whether that's
Learn more about.
learn more about, someone you want to just get to know more. It could be our LA Balloons team. It could be Steven. It could be
Tough Tex.
Allison or Meg or anybody from Tough Tex. Any of the balloon decorators that you are inspired by.
Any ideas are open and welcome. So we have 12 episodes lined up, but we can evolve this. So please comment, like below, subscribe, do all the things, but send us your ideas and topics that you want us to see, talk about, or hear from this podcast, which was the people's idea.
Yeah, we are here because you guys asked for it, and I've had fun doing this, and hopefully it grows. And that's it. We'll see you guys on
Monday.
yes
See
for
you
the
next
next
Monday.
episode.
See you next Monday
Yes, every Monday we'll post a video.
and a podcast.
Yes, catch us on Spotify,
Apple,
Shopify?
what's both? It's Apple Music?
Apple Podcasts,
Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. We got to
YouTube,
figure out how to do that. So.
Reels. We're still working on it. We will figure it out, and you guys can watch us, listen to us from any platform that you'd like. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next Monday. Bye.
All right, cool.
All right, high five. We're done. Episode 1. Woo!